generating any notes. All they're controlling is the volume gate for the underlying
Need
track.
one more person.
So it's up to the designer of the MIDI file, of the control file, to determine what's a reasonable playing field. So this, you can see that we've actually got five different tracks here instead of the 4 that were in the last one. So you notice that the audio didn't start until he actually hit the edge. So to actually go back and answer Steve's question, this whole game is pretty much programmed in polar coordinates. It's a circular game. It really made sense to do it that way. So everything's based off the center of the screen, and the shuttles, the blips, the scores, and a few other things have a radius property and an angle property. And that allowed me to do a couple of really kind of slick things. First, it allows me to flip all the shuttles around the edge of the circle and stick exactly to the mathematical edge of the circle without having to worry about doing XY transforms and things like that. The way that I calculate where it goes depending on where the finger slides, you just do a trigonometric transform from the XY to a polar coordinate projection from the center of the screen. You know, trig 101 kind of stuff. And that gives you the angle of the ray from the center of the circle. You set that to the angle of the shuttle, and the shuttle basically forms to that point. This, incidentally, is why if you put 2 fingers on a shuttle and spread them apart, it'll actually try and dance between the 2. I didn't try to normalize between the 2. I tried to fix that and make it so you can only grab it once, but it didn't really pan out, so I just tell people not to do it. Oh yes, and your shuttles, oh wow, we are down to like 4 frames a second. So the shuttles will actually also light up every single time a blitz successfully hits it, so that you kind of get a feeling of what's happening. Also, when you're doing well, the bottom part of your shuttle will start to glow. That's an indication of your chain. Your chain goes from 0 to 10, and that's basically a bonus multiplier on every blip that goes out. The first blip that you hit is worth 10 points, and it increases by 5 points until 55 points for the latest blip. So if you're chaining a whole bunch together, then you actually get a much higher score with somebody who's, hitting the same number of notes but disconnected. There's no health system. There's no way to fail this. There's just a way to get kind of a bad score, but since the scores are arbitrary, well, you feel bad about it. That's really about it. I won it, and that's on purpose. I wanted a game that people could actually complete without really having any skill, and especially not requiring any musical skill. I wanted people to be able to go through and actually play the song. And these guys are playing a 5-part song right now, and I have no idea what their individual musical skills are, but they were able to just kind of sit down and do it. And so let's see what else. We can tell when the blips hit the edge by just checking their radius against the threshold value. That's really simple. And the way that I do hit detection between the shuttles and the blips is kind of interesting. It's just an angular calculation. If the blip is within the width of the shuttle in degrees, which is another trigonometric transform to figure out one time.
That's why I was in your
And yeah, that one's offset a little bit. I did that. I wrote that one on like Tuesday, I think, of this week, so it didn't quite tweak it as much as some of the others. And all the scores get reset in between. There's no high score table. I wanted to have a high score table. I wanted to have more visual effects and stuff as things were going on.
Yeah.
What? Ooh.
Is it less than 4 minutes?
Oh, the Huns one? That is going to die on fraps because that thing is insane.
Okay, we'll
say
stop.
more info.